So I wrote a nice email to my local representative. I won't name who my local representative is, because to be fair, he was a pretty good sport about this, and he has been a pretty good sport about stuff in the past, so I won't embarrass him by naming him. But I wrote to my local representative, who is my MP, my Member of Parliament. And within that email, I also mentioned a couple of other things that I believe in terms of how the alphabet should be taught. And here is the email as follows. Good day, hope you're doing well and enjoying your time off from the day-to-day of Parliament. They were off at the time I wrote that email, by the way. My name is Alfie Scott, and I am registered to vote at, and then I gave my address. I'm writing to you on a topic which some may believe to be trivial, but I maintain is of the utmost importance. The current order of the alphabet is ingrained in the education system and has little or no relevance in our current society. Instead, it should be reordered and taught differently. As a way of teaching, it should be sorted into phonetic groups or phonics and taught that way, as that encourages greater linguistic creativity and will aid children's speech and writing skills. In a country which is going to increasingly rely on communication over the coming years, it is imperative that our young people are given the best chance to maximise these skills. If we must insist on having an alphabetical order, which apparently we do, a much more logical order should be implemented. I propose that it be reordered in order of statistical frequency. In other words, how often each letter occurs in the English language. For reference, the order would be as follows, and then I give the order which I mentioned earlier. This would be just as easy to learn as the current alphabetical order and would have some reasoning behind it, leading us towards a more logic and reason-based age. I hope you agree and are able to carry this idea forward should the opportunity arise in the future. Many thanks, from Alfie. I had to wait a few days for a response, but I did get one. Fair play to him for considering that. I get these MPs are busy, and they get a lot of emails, particularly about trivial stuff. Like Brexit and healthcare. They don't really have chance to reply to serious emails like this, so I do appreciate his response. He says, "Dear Alfie, many thanks for your email. I appreciate you getting in touch and showing such initiative. Your suggestion is clearly a very interesting one. Reading and speech skills are so vitally important. That is why I'm so pleased that England has achieved its highest ever reading score in 2016, moving from 10th to 8th in the Progress in International Reading Literacy Study. So fair play, he's done his research. This follows a greater focus in the primary curriculum, which includes a particular focus on phonics. So, you know what? Someone's already implemented my idea, so well done then. I'm like a time-travelling me, gone into the past to implement my idea. Thanks to the hard work of teachers across the country, in 2018 there were 163,000 additional 6-year-olds who are on track to be fluent readers, compared to 2012 when the light touch phonics screening check was introduced. So introducing phonics, albeit 7 years ago, I should have checked that before I emailed him about it. But over the course of time, it has made a difference, so fair play. This will go a long way to helping every child fulfill their potential. This means that more children in our area are getting the skills they need to excel in life at a later date. Moreover, the government has produced guidance notes for teachers for using phonics, which you can find here, and he gives a link. Nonetheless, I would be very happy to highlight your specific suggestion regarding the alternative alphabet to the schools minister when the opportunity arises. I suspect he would balk at the cost of reshaping all those educational materials, though. Many thanks again for getting in contact. Best wishes. And he signed his name. So fair play, honestly. I think, done my job there. He might mention it to the schools minister. He appreciates the idea. He's done his research. So I reckon maybe over the course of time that might sort of seep its way into Parliament, and then maybe we'll get it going.